From the US game, we've been doing a lot of defensive work, and it paid off in the Canada game and the Honduras game last time. This is something that we have worked for. Our back was against the wall, and so the coaching staff and the players dig deep along with the administration, and we knew that we had to get a very positive result.
How much has bring back life in the team?
It has brought us up the table because we are third from bottom now. We were sitting at the bottom, so there is some, sort of inspiration by what we see on the table, to drive the team or propel the team upward. We're making small strides, and that's what we want to do. By the end of qualification, we want to be in the top 3, or worst case, in the top 4.
Okay, and this has bring some belief back in the team now?
It has definitely, because the attitude, the mindset, everything is positive, and so we are hopeful.
Carry on going and just work as a team, and as long as we keep working as a team, I see why we can't qualify for the World Cup.
From the US game, we've been doing a lot of defensive work, and it paid off in the Canada game and the Honduras game last time.
How do you feel in terms of, I guess, because obviously a lot of pressure was probably on the team and maybe on you going to these 3 games. Do you feel in terms of that it's a little bit easier now to navigate?
Well, I would say pressure, that's the nature of the sport, and you're not get the desired result, then come with that. So, but I'm always humble, always remain focused and keep my eyes on the prize.
Do you think that you have turned the corner now that you have recorded your first win?
Well, it's a game-by-game situation. Again, if you look on the Canada game, it's not the desired result that we wanted. I think we're playing at home. I think we'd welcome all 3 points, but unfortunately we only came away with 1. We go to Honduras, another hunting ground for us, and we came away 3 points. So again, we want to take it a game-by-game situation, and keep progressing.
Are you pleased with the team's overall performance despite winning?
Well, I wouldn't say pleased with the overall performance, but the commitment last night, you see a team that wanted it, and they showed that last night, and I think they deserve it.
How is things in the camp regarding local base and English base? Everything is okay regarding unity?
Well, a question like that, you can answer it by the performance of the team last night, or even before the Canada game. Again, it's not how you started, it's how you finish.
And this will give you a bit of confidence now going forward?
Well, I'm always confident. Sometimes you go into the game and you don't get the result you want, but I'm always confident, and the players display just that. Sometimes, as I said before, you don't get the result you wanted, but such is the nature of the game.
And from that picture last night, you expect the team to grow now? Grow and go on to do great things?
Well, again, I couldn't say, but if you look on the last 2 games, Canada and Honduras last night, you see it's a step in the right direction, so we only can build on that sort of performance going forward. Yeah.
Okay, good. Are you feeling a little relaxed? No?
I'm always relaxed. Anybody know Theodore, I'm always relaxed despite of what is happening in around. Mentally put a mental block on that and focus on what I have to do and to get this up.
Just one more question. Just as much has been said about Anthony Grant, especially on social media in terms of his performance. Ideally, what did you see when you started in terms of recruiting for that position, and what have you been pleased about his efforts so far?
Well, again, it is a year of great concern. You look on Javon Watson, if you bring back Javon Watson again. I think Anthony Grant brings what we want in this team. He's a player that plays with heart, with a lot of commitment, and you can feel his presence on the field, and he reminds me of a Peter Cargill or Steve Malcolm or Ian Wilson. He's a warrior out there, and That's why you're gonna get the man tonight.
Consider that you've played with them. That's really high praise.
Yeah, man. Really have to give credit where credit is due.
And we're jumping up 2 spots up the table now, coach. Great things ahead, you think? You know, how do we manage that now? You know, what's the plan going forward, bro?
Well, again, you have to sit down as a technical staff. The work continue. You know, so you have to sit down as a technical staff, look on the next window, these 2 games, how we approach it, because again, we're looking for maximum 6 points
So
for these 2 games.
that's the aim?
Definitely.